Coming up from the Northeast Live Studios in Guwahati, Northeast Tonight with Wasbir Hussain.
Hello and welcome to Northeast Tonight, Election Special. Political alignments have taken shape in poll-bound Tripura to a great extent. While the CPM and the Congress have officially entered into an alliance, there is a buzz around that TIPRA Motha and the BJP are exploring possibilities of working together during or after the elections. Speculations about the BJP-TIPRA Motha relations have arisen because the Motha first said it would be contesting between 30 to 40 seats. Then lately, the TIPRA Motha has revised this number and said the party would be contesting between 50 to 55 seats. Now, Tripura poll watchers are raising the question whether the TIPRA Motha's decision to field candidates in almost all seats is aimed at splitting the combined opposition votes. If this is the case actually, then the Motha decision will help the BJP. Last week, TIPRA Motha chief Pradyut Debbarman met NEDA convener and top BJP strategist Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma twice in succession, in New Delhi first and then in Guwahati. This has increased the intensity of the speculations. To discuss the Tripura election arithmetic, I am joined tonight by BJP spokesman Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti. TIPRA Motha leader Mewar Kumar Jamatia is also with me from Agartala. Joining me as well is former MP and State C2 President CPM leader Shankar Prasad Datta. And with me also is Meeta Chakrabarti of the Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Northeast Tonight. First, let me go to you, Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti, BJP leader. Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti, now it is clear that you are facing some kind of a combined opposition. The Congress and the CPM has already got together, and the TIPRA Motha is contesting 55 seats. So you have a formidable opposition. Okay, I've lost the line with Subrata Chakrabarti there. Let me go to you, Mr. Shankar Prasad Datta, CPIM leader, former MP. Mr. Shankar Prasad Datta, you are contesting the elections jointly with the Congress this time. Now, does it improve the chances of the opposition to give a tough fight to the BJP?
Exactly. We are not ally with Congress. We are having seat sharing with Congress. This is the fact. And as the people of Tripura eagerly waiting to throw out this BJP government, that's why the thinking of the people that oppositions who are having faith on secularity, who are having faith on constitution, they should come together. And that's why our party and left front decided to have seat sharing with Congress, as we think that Congress is a secular party and having faith on constitution. And we are hoping that this time, this left and seat sharing with Congress, this force will overcome all the evils of the state.
Okay, let me I don't know whether Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti is back. I'm coming to you, Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti. Let me go to Meeta Chakrabarti, AICC Media Coordinator, Congress spokesperson. Miss Meeta Chakrabarti, welcome to the show. you have entered into a seat-sharing arrangement with the CPIM, and you had also invited the TIPRA Motha, but the TIPRA Motha, instead of joining the alliance, has decided to put candidates in 50 to 55 seats. And if that happens, that is going to benefit the BJP. So what do you say, TIPRA Motha not accepting your offer and then deciding to contest in 55 seats? Okay, I don't have the audio line with Meeta Chakrabarti. Let me go to Subrata Chakrabarti of the BJP. Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti, how do you look at the Congress-CPIM alliance?
See, one thing is very much clear to the people of Tripura that since 1988 and 93, there was a Congress-led coalition government in Tripura, and after that, 93 onwards, up to 2018, that was CPM-led coalition government in Tripura. So at that time, we have seen that CPM is blaming when there was Congress-led government that it was a fascist government depriving the people, and lawlessness is everywhere, killing democracy brutally. That was the allegation by CPM-led left government during 88 and 93. And 93 onwards up to 2018, before Bharatiya Janata Party came to power, Congress was alleging CPIM-led government that they are doing the politics of appeasement, lawlessness is everywhere, and deprivation is everywhere, especially to the people who are belonging to opposition parties. And democracy was totally...
Yeah, can I interrupt you?
Democracy was totally...
Can I interrupt you a little bit, Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti? Can you answer the question?
Let me finish first.
No. My question was, Mr. Chakrabarti, my question was the.
I'm coming to the point. I am coming to the point.
CPM alliance, is it a little bit of a worry for the BJP? Are you worried about this alliance?
1 minute. That at that time, the CPIM-led government was compelling the people that everybody is to go with the ruling government. And it has happened because CPM and Congress, superficially now their alliance is exposed. But this alliance was hidden since 93. That's why CPM could rule Tripura for 25 years continuously, because CPM and Congress are the two sides of the same coin. And it is the bomb grace government, we say. Left and Congress alliance is bomb grace.
I have to bring in, I have understood your point. What you are trying to say is that this sheet sharing or alliance or understanding, whatever we call it, you are saying that this is nothing new. They have always been working together. So that is the sum and substance of what the BJP leader Subrata Chakrabarti is saying. I'm coming to you, Mr. Mewar Kumar Jamatia. Let me go to Ms. Meeta Chakrabarti of the Congress. Ms. Meeta Chakrabarti, Congress and CPM had entered into a poll alliance or an understanding or a seat sharing, whatever we call it. But you have offered the TIPRA Motha. You have invited the TIPRA Motha also to join the alliance, but the TIPRA Motha did not. On the contrary, the TIPRA Motha is planning to contest 50 to 55 seats. Don't you think that this is going to help the BJP?
Okay, good evening to all your viewers. Firstly, am I audible this time?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
All right. Okay, so people of Tripura are really exhausted by the misgovernance that they have seen in the past 5 years by the BJP government. There is lawlessness, there is political violence. Instead of democracy, we see autocracy in the state. Only last week, our AICC in charge, Dr. Ajay Kumar, got attacked. And if a senior national leader can get attacked like that, I can only try and imagine the plight of the normal common citizens of this state. And I can only understand that, in what kind of situation they're living. They're living in this constant atmosphere of fear and intimidation, and I think there is absolutely no democracy right now. So Congress and the left parties are parties that believe in the constitution of the nation, We are parties with secular values. We believe in secularism. We believe in inclusiveness and inclusive social development.
Okay, but
and hence, for a bigger cause,
my
for
question,
a bigger cause, we have decided on a seat adjustment so that we can give a political alternative to the people of the state.
no, but Subrata Chakrabarti of the BJP does not see anything new in this. He is saying that you are two sides of the same coin. You have been working together all these years.
That is his opinion, and his opinion will obviously not change the political reality. We believe in Congress party, we believe in competitive politics. We do not believe, you would never hear a Congress leader, either at the national level or at the state level, say that we want a BJP Mukt Bharat, we want a RSS Mukt Bharat, we want a left Mukt Bharat or a Trinamool Mukt Bharat. We believe that India should have, in a democracy, everyone should have a chance to put forward their political point of view. But we do not believe in autocracy.
But you invited the TIPRA Motha. The TIPRA Motha has snubbed you. TIPRA Motha did not accept your offer.
So we wanted all like-minded parties in opposition to come together at the same platform to provide a realistic political alternative to the people of the state. You have to bear in mind that we want to provide a realistic alternative.
No. You are not answering my questions, Miss Mita Chakrabarti. Mita Chakrabarti is not answering. Mita Chakrabarti, please answer the question directly. Please answer the question directly. No, please let us be direct tonight. Let us be direct tonight. Viewers are watching the show. They want some clarity. My question is simple. You invited the TIPRA Motha. TIPRA Motha did not join you. Now, do you think TIPRA Motha is moving closer to the BJP? Are you getting that sense?
You have to give me 30 seconds of uninterrupted time, sir, so that I can make my point clearly. My point is, TIPRA Motha has gone into this poll saying that they want a change, they want to bring in a change, that they are opposing the current ruling dispensation. What about their credibility if they actually do not represent the change, and if they are trying to split the opposition votes, then people of Tripura who are politically conscious, who are well educated, will be able to make up their mind as whether they want to actually vote for someone who is splitting the opposition vote, or whether they really want to vote for Poriborton or for change in this state. I think people of Tripura are very well educated, they're politically conscious, politically educated people, and I'm sure they will make the right choice.
Okay, let me go to Mr. Mewar Kumar Jamatia of the TIPRA Motha. Mr. Jamatia, can you hear me first of all?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Jamatia, now there is an impression that the TIPRA Motha is moving closer to the BJP. There is an impression that TIPRA Motha, by deciding to contest about 55 seats, is going to actually split the opposition votes, and there is an impression that this will ultimately benefit the BJP.
You see, TIPRA Motha is a regional party. We are not national party. We have our own agenda. We have our own demand. And our most important is to achieve our demand. Because our demand is a constitutional demand. As you all know, indigenous people of Tripura were deprived and suppressed for long years. There are many governments have come. Congress government has come, and CPM ran for the last 25 years. Now BJP 5 years. But we have not seen anything change. This is a problem with the national party. Because regional party is, we have a movement party. We have our own cause, we have our own demand. And for the last 5 years...
Yes. Okay. So we have lost Mewar Kumar Jamatia there.
Hello? No,
yes.
It's okay.
Yes. No, speak to the point, please.
Yeah, for the last 5 years, BJP ran government. have done nothing. They have not fulfilled their commitment. Therefore, TIPRA Motha have strongly demand that until unless if any party, maybe BJP or Congress, whatever, if they don't give a written agreement, we are not going to have an alliance with them. So this is our standpoint.
No, but you know, I am not getting any clarity. I am not getting any clarity. You viewers who are watching, they want clarity from the leaders on election time. They have to make up their mind to vote. Mr. Mewar Kumar Jamatia, you are saying that BJP has done nothing, but why is your leader Pradut Dev Burman all the time meeting Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, the NEDA convener? Last week he met Dr. Sharma twice, in New Delhi and then in Guwahati. What is going on?
See, any leader, national leader, if they call, of course, he responded. If it is not intention by Abu Bakr, the BJP leader called him. So naturally, he has a friend, has a we used to meet them. There's no harm. Even sometimes they call him also. I used to go and meet them. It doesn't mean that.
Okay, I will go. Okay, I will come to once again to Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti, but I'll take a small commercial break and I'll be back soon. Don't go away. Okay, Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti, I have a direct question to you. Now, is TIPRA Motha likely to be the BJP's new ally? Is TIPRA Motha untouchable for the BJP? Do you have a chance of having some kind of an understanding with TIPRA Motha, or do you rule it out completely?
See, two things are there. First of all, TIPRA Motha is to clarify before the election what they mean by greater TIPRA land. It is making a confusion to all the citizens of Tripura, because if they want any constitutional solution, what they utter besides TIPRA land, greater TIPRA land. So we have already, Bharatiya Janata Party have given proposal well ahead of election years back that TIPRA Territorial Council is to be formed to develop it as a state council, and direct funding provision we will do for that, and the number of seats in TTAADC, what is now 28, it may be increased up to 50. So these things, what BJP already proposed before earlier ADC election. So we have already clarified our vision, and we are not in favor of greater TIPRA land. Now TIPRA Motha is to clarify whether greater TIPRA land means state within a state or state with other states' jurisdiction to be included with.
Let me ask, I'm coming to both Mr. Subrata, I'm coming both to Mr. Sankar Prasad Datta and Miss Mita Chakrabarti, but Mewar Kumar Jamatia, you have suddenly said that you want a state within a state. That is Article 244A within the Constitution. Are you talking about a state within a state now?
See, our stand is very clear. We are asking the separate state based on Article 2 and 3. It's very clear. Don't confuse Subrato. The Motha demand is confusing the people. We are not confusing the people. This is constitutional demand, Article 2 and 3, which means separate state. So what is the confusion? And you said about the direct fund. These are little old issues. For the last 5 years, BJP have committed. When I was a minister of IPFT BJP government, we have sent I know very, very well all these issues. But they're just only verbally saying, but not with heart. I met several times with the Home Minister. What are you talking about? Our stand is very clear. We want separate state based on Article 2 and 3. That's very clear. And again, I'll make the very clear to the other communities. See, Tripura is a small state. We all know. There are around 40 lakhs population in our state. But 40 lakhs population, we are getting minimum budget. Whereas Arunachal Pradesh.
Okay, we know that. We know all of that. But let me turn to Mr. Sankar Prasad Datta, CPM leader, former MP. Mr. Datta, tonight everybody, all the political leaders are talking in riddles. Can we expect some clear-cut answer? Do you get a sense that TIPRA Motha is moving closer to the BJP? It's a direct question.
The people of Tripura, I told it earlier, that people of Tripura is eagerly waiting to overthrow the BJP government. This is the mood of the people. So still I hope that TIPRA Motha will understand the mood of the people of Tripura.
So, Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti, that means the CPM and the Congress are hoping against hope that TIPRA Motha will somehow come and side with them.
Let TIPRA Motha decide what they want and what they will do. We are not just making any comment over that before they decides, because the people of Tripura are very much conscious about politics and political scenarios they are going through every day and night, and every occurrence, like Congress and CPIM alliance, which is unholy alliance, it is opportunist alliance, and it is a anti-people, unhealthy alliance. So people are watching and people are experiencing all these things, and people will decide in the right time. Now TIPRA Motha is to decide whether for Janjati, who can do better for Janjati, because this left front government or the CPIM always uttering that the kings of Tripura have done nothing for the Janjatis, and whatever is done for Janjatis, that is done by left front. And against that, Bharatiya Janata Party has give honor to the kings like Maharaja Veer Vikram. His birthday is now a calendar holiday in Tripura, and Agartala Airport is named after Maharaja Veer Vikram Airport. And for Janjati leaders, for Janjati community leaders, we have given 2,000 rupees social allowance every month. So whatever we are doing, Ekalabbo, 17 schools are being made here, and once highly sophisticated modern hospitals are being built in Ambassa. So all the development for Tiprasa peoples.
You are talking about what the BJP has done for the tribals. We will hear the other side of the story, but we have a breaking news coming in. West Bengal Chief Minister and Trinamool Congress Chief Mamata Banerjee will visit Tripura from February 6th to 7th. During the two-day visit, Banerjee will address election rallies and meetings in the state. This was informed by Trinamool Congress's Tripura President Pijus Kanti Biswas. Prior to Mamata Banerjee's visit, Trinamool National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee, among other top party leaders, will hold election rallies across the state. So the Trinamool is also trying to have a slice of the cake in Tripura. Ms. Mita Chakrabarti, you have entered into a seat-sharing arrangement, but your dream of a grand alliance is not going to sort of happen. That is what we are getting to understand now, because the TIPRA Motha has not sided with you, and there is the Trinamool, which is also threatening to cut some anti-BJP votes. So what do you think, where is this alliance heading for?
So I go back to my basic submission that people of Tripura are politically conscious. They are educated people. They are looking for a change. They have made up a mind that they are looking for a change and they want a better governance here. They want more inclusive governance here. They want a government that believes in secularism and in the constitution of the country. So they will choose the front that is likely to form the government. The front, if you go by the bipoll assembly elections that happened last year, if you go by the vote share of the parties, Congress and left as organizational base and as vote share, as per the last year's vote share, is a formidable organizational composition. So if these two organizations are coming together, promising a political alternative to the people of Tripura, they are conscious people, they're educated people, they will be able to take the right decision. And I think they have made people who have made up their mind for a change, they will vote in a way so that that change can be brought about. So they are very, very clear. They will not vote for any party which does not have an organizational base in the state. And here I'm referring to TMC. And that will just be a vote cutter. I mean, look at what TMC did in the state of Goa, or look what TMC did in Uttarakhand. They all went there. TMC was very active in Goa, but TMC did not manage to win anything there. So, given the past track record, I think people are also realizing, and people who have made up their mind for a change, they will vote realistically and they will vote for a front that can provide them with that change.
Okay. Okay, I mean, you have described the Trinamool Congress as a vote cutter. Let me go to you once again, Mr. Mevar Kumar Jamatia. Mr. Jamatia, you decided that TIPRA Motha initially, Mr. Pradyut Dev Burman has told our channel, and he has been repeatedly saying until some time ago that TIPRA Motha will be contesting between 30 to 35 seats. Although you have constituencies where you are dominated, the tribal people are dominated is 20. Into this, Mr. Pradyut Dev Burman says that we are not a party for the tribals alone. That's okay. But now you are deciding to contest 50 to 55 seats. Now, does TIPRA Motha harbor the hope of becoming the kingmaker in Tripura? Because everybody is trying to woo you. Whether it is the Congress, CPM, whether it is the BJP, nobody says anything against you.
Very much true, very much true. TIPRA Motha will be the kingmaker. The problem is our TIPRA Motha, see, we want permanent solution. And so again we say that there should be constitutional solution. Development will come and go. BJP said they have done development. It's okay. Even Communist Party, CPM, they have done development. Development is temporary measures. But what is our solution? What is our permanent solution? Our land problem, language problem, identity crisis. So all this matters. Development is temporary measures. That's what people are failed to understand. Even CPM, Congress, BJP leadership, even Delhi leadership are failed to understand our problem. Our problem is what? We are facing identity crisis. We are facing in our own land, we become landless. In our own state, from majority to become minority. Therefore, we want some constitutional solution.
Right.
Therefore, we always demand issue-based demand. Congress have no issue, BJP have no issue, CPM have no issue. But our issue is to save our identity, to save our land, to save our culture.
Now, that is a very... Mr. Jamatia, you have made a very big statement. What everybody has been talking about, you have said today, you have said on the show tonight that TIPRA Motha will be the kingmaker. So...
Yes.
So that means, is TIPRA Motha willing to go with anyone, any of the group, whether it is the Congress CPM group or whether it is the BJP, whether it is with the BJP. Are you prepared to go with the BJP as well as are you prepared to go with the Congress CPM after the elections?
That is will decide. Our party will decide. Push-pull alliance. If required, we'll have push-pull alliance.
So,
And if it is happened to be, if we get majority, TIPRA Motha is likely to get single majority. Therefore, we are fighting 40 to 50 seat. Even we have opened door to the non-tribal. We have already formed TCF, TIPRA Citizen Forum. Now all the non-indigenous people, Bengali, Muslim, Manipuri, everyone has come now to join us. Earlier, we didn't have like that. People have misunderstood us, to Maharaj, to TIPRA Motha. Therefore, recently, last month, we have formed one CELT, we say, which are branches of TIPRA Motha, which you call TIPRA Citizen Forum. Now, every day, the people joining. Therefore, even the general seat, SC seat, will be filled up by TIPRA Motha.
So, Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti, this is a development that you did not expect. TIPRA Motha was considered, or for that matter, the IPFT earlier was considered as a tribal-based political party which was only dominant in the Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council that had about 20 seats. But now, the TIPRA Motha has, come up with some kind of a surprise. They said that we are not a party only for the tribals. They formed the Tripura Citizens Forum and they have welcomed non-tribals as well into the party fold. Are you not taking this seriously?
No, see, we know that what the area, they are having some strongholds in some areas, few areas only. So overall in Tripura, there is no such organization or people's support even. So that's why we are not worried about that. But as I already told, that as we are also committed that if there is constitution, something is happening in constitutional solution, what they are uttering, I have already mentioned the word is possible, but we never support any TIPRA land or greater TIPRA land. This is very much clear.
No, Mr. Sankar Prasad Datta, would you have been happy, Mr. Datta, would you have been happy, would the CPIM had been happy to have a party like the TIPRA Motha in your seat sharing or alliance or whatever way, whatever name we call it? Won't you have been happy to have that so that you could achieve your dream of giving a tough fight to the ruling party?
It is not the matter of happiness. It is the matter of the problem of the Tripura, and the people of Tripura are likely to resolve the in the next month how this government will be overthrown. The mode of the people, I repeatedly told you, and that the mode of the people is to overthrow the BJP government, and they will choose the real alternative. Who has the credibility? Who are having the credibility? Who are having the belief
Mr.
on
Datta,
constitution? Yes.
Yeah.
So,
may I tell you?
So this is not. So I have told you repeatedly, the mood of the people should be acknowledged, and that is the reality of the state.
Right.
So the people will choose the real alternative who can serve the people.
See, Miss Mita Chakrabarti, you will agree, I am sure you will agree that the mood of the people will be reflected only on result day. So we cannot now sit for granted and say that this is the mood of the people because we don't know. Now, what are you doing? What are you doing to assist to capture the mood of the people towards your side? I am asking a simple question. I am asking this question to you as well. Won't you have been a happy person today if you would have had the TIPRA Motha on your side openly?
Okay, yes, I'll come to the alliance bit in a bit, but there were around 300 promises that were made by BJP when they came to power in 2018. Now, out of those 300 promises that were made, now we have to ask the BJP current ruling dispensation that were those all jumlebazi or they were real promises that were to be delivered. So when you go to people issues, people are absolutely tired, exhausted because they are fighting with price rise. They are paying.
What are you promising the people? Are you, Ms. Smita Chakrabarti, are you planning to contest these elections on a negative vote or negative campaign, or what are you promising the people? What are you telling your people?
Very soon we are coming up with our warranty card, with our promises, with our manifesto, just like we did in Himachal Pradesh, where we fought on local issues. Right? So you saw that in Himachal Pradesh, we gave 10 guarantees, and how after the government was formed in the very first cabinet meeting, the old pension scheme got approved, and how happy the people of the state were. So here we are to talk about the fact that the current unemployment rate in the state of Tripura happens to be way above 14%, which is way above the national average. Here we are to talk that in terms of political violence in all the northeast states, Tripura ranks number 1. Same is the case in terms of unemployment. So what happened to creation of jobs? What happened to the sarkari jobs or the government jobs that are still not built up? What happened to development? What happened to curbing of political violence? So here we are to talk about the price rise. Here we are to talk about people issues. People are looking for a political alternative. Yes, it would have been great if all the parties who are claiming to be opposition parties, they would have come together and provided a political alternative to the people, but we go and we work with what we have. And here, the left party and the Congress has come together to provide a political alternative by doing a seat adjustment and understanding, and that is what we are trying to achieve in this case. They're still in discussion.
Right.
And they should be able to provide that political alternative to the people of Tripura who are looking for a political change in the state.
Right. Now turning to Mr. Mewar Jamatia once again, Mr. Mewar Jamatia, now let us be clear. You are promising your voters a separate Tripura land. You are promising your voters, if you modify it, I don't know, you have to tell me which is the correct version. Your demand always has been a separate Tripura land. Now you are saying that it's a state within a state. That means state within a state is maximum autonomy. There is a provision in the Indian Constitution, Article 244A, that provides a state within a state. Now my question is, your leader is talking to the BJP. You are saying that any leader can talk to anybody. Yes, it's a democracy. Anyone can talk to anybody. But let us be pragmatic. Don't you think that the BJP government, it is the central subject to accept or reject your demand is the purview of the central government, which today is run by the BJP. My question is, does it not make sense for you that if you align with the BJP, probably your demand will be fulfilled? Are you harboring that kind of an idea?
You see, we have a bitter experience for the last 5 years. BJP ran government to Tripura for the last 5 years. Let a lot of promises, lot of commitment. You ask BJP leader. Now after 1 week, election will held. And again they remember the previous one, that the district council, this 125 amendment and all. No, this is not our core issue. That is, see, now our core issue is, I told you, Article 2 and 3, statehood. We feel, our people feel, until unless we achieve Article 2 and 3, there will no permanent solution. Development will come and go.
You have said that. You have said that.
Therefore, I think our leader, our BJP leader, Congress leader, CPM leader,
But
do not try to understand.
Jamatia Babu, you are accusing the BJP. See, BJP can defend itself. I am not here to defend the BJP. But let me tell you, out of 5 years, 4 years you were yourself with the BJP. You were a minister. You took so long to leave the BJP.
Yeah. I have got so many pressure. I give pressure to the state government as well as central government. I did my duty. I have done my duty. Therefore, I feel now we have to teach the lesson. Whatever government may come within border will be kingmaker.
Okay. Now,
therefore,
right. So whatever government comes, TIPRA Motha will be the kingmaker. So that is a big statement coming from TIPRA Motha leader Mewar Kumar Jamatia. Let me turn once again before coming to Mr. Shankar Prasad Datta and Ms. Smita Chakrabarti. I just have a few minutes left. Mr. Subrata Chakrabarti, you see, we are having elections in 3 northeastern states: Tripura, Meghalaya, and Nagaland. My question to you, why is it that there is political violence, quote unquote, only in Tripura, and there is no violence in Meghalaya, there is no violence in Nagaland? So why is it that we are witnessing some kind of a disturbance in Tripura? Why is it?
See, since 1988 to 2018, the Congress-led government and CPIM-led government all were practicing this, and this was tried to be a one type of political culture of Tripura, that violence is inevitable. That was the initiative by Congress and CPM during their regime. So now we are, after 2018 election, we are establishing one new arena of situation, that good governance, performance and organizational strength, this should be taking the people's confidence. This should be the core agenda of election. Because what the government is doing, government is for the people, government is by the people, government is of the people. So this is the democracy. So we are doing a lot for the people of Tripura, common people, irrespective of caste, creed, community, irrespective of financially, especially to the peoples who are distressed people, who are downtrodden people. For their development, this government is working as a whole. We are getting...
Thank you. Let me get a reaction from Mr. Shankar Prasad Datta. The same question to you, Mr. Datta. You are a veteran political leader. You had been an MP. You are now the president of SITU. Same question. We are having elections in 3 states, but we are seeing political violence only in Tripura. And the BJP has said that this is a culture which was patronized by the CPM as well as the Congress.
So first of all, BJP is agreeing that a barbaric rule is going on in the state of Tripura. BJP is giving the example from earlier times, but it's not fact. As throughout the state and the whole of India knows it very well that a barbaric rule is going on. Constitution is not working in the state of Tripura, and people are not getting job, people are not getting any work, and all the peoples are getting nothing from BJP. Only a Gundaraj is going on, a Lutera Raj is going on. Everywhere there is looting. The money, exchequer is looting. The looting is going on from the people of the state. So that's why BJP cannot do anything for the people of Tripura. Only an alternative government, those who are having credibility, they can rule the Tripura properly. And left front, you know it very well, that at the time of left front government, Tripura stood in so many respects. Tripura stood first or second or third throughout the country. So this type of government is required for the sake of the people of Tripura, and people will overthrow this barbaric BJP rule government.
Mita Chakrabarti ji, yes, what do you think?
I think whataboutery is a very dangerous process because by doing that, you normalize violence. And when you normalize violence, then it's a cycle, it's a spiral that you can never escape from. Because what you are effectively saying is that it has happened earlier, so it is going to be repeated now, and it will continue to happen in future. We claim that India is the largest democracy of the world. We claim, show me one more civilized democracy where we see political violence. We see it in a few states in India. Tripura is not the only one. I would acknowledge that. And we see a lot of political violence in Tripura. Now, the people of Tripura would need to take a conscious decision as what kind of Tripura do they want to leave behind for their future generations. This is a different world now. It is the world of social media and connectivity and internet penetration. Here, if anything happens, do not compare with what used to happen 20, 30 years back. Here, if anything happens, even in the remote corner of a district in Tripura, it can get recorded in matters of seconds via digital media.
Right.
So it is very important that people be conscious.
Point taken, Ms. Meeta Chakrabarti.
And the political violence is stopped immediately.
Right. My final question, Mewar Kumar Jamatia, people would want to know, as far as the tribal people are concerned, you are promising them a separate TIPRA land. That might cut ice among them. They might be happy with your demand. But what is it that you are offering the non-tribals? Do you think the non-tribals, that constituencies which you are targeting, do you think they will be equally enthused by your demand for a separate TIPRA land? I want a practical and pragmatic answer, please. Please.
See, if we get TIPRA land, there will be 2 states, and we'll have a double budget. Now, I'm trying to explain to non-tribal also, we're around 40 lakhs population. We're getting budget around 25,000 crore. Arunachal Pradesh, they have only 13 to 15 lakhs. They're getting 35,000 crore. Double budget. So if TIPRA is divided 2, we'll get double budget and population remains same. So who will benefit? Whole population, tribal and non-tribal, will benefit. And secondly, since our Bobagra, Pradut Kishu we call Maharas, Bobagra means owner of the land. Now Bobagra is respected by, loved by all communities. He is the only leaders presently in Tripura who can bring development, who can bring peace, who can give justice.
All right.
Therefore, all people of Tripura are looking forward of his leadership.
Okay, Mr. Jamatia, I'll have to thank you here. I've run completely out of time. We'll have several more debates. I request all my panelists to join this kind of debates in the days ahead, because we want to bring all opinions and views on the platform of Northeast Live. And at the end of the day, it is the voters who are going to decide the best candidates, and the best candidates will obviously win the elections and form the government in the state. This is not the last word. This is the beginning of our election debates on Northeast Live. We'll cover all the 3 poll-bound states, Tripura, Nagaland and Meghalaya, in great detail. And as far as Tripura is concerned, yes, there is no denying the fact that TIPRA Motha is an emerging force in the state, and the politics is also getting interesting, with the CPM and the Congress actually officially forming an alliance in the form of a seat sharing. And of course, the BJP says that it is on an advance and confident of returning to power. But as I always say, we have to wait and watch how things unfold. At the end of the day, it is the voters who are going to decide. I thank all my panelists for participating in the program and the viewers for watching the show. Good night and goodbye.